Podcast.
Yo.
You ready for this? All right, what we got first? Abra blockchain app lets users invest in stocks and ETFs.
Yeah.
So tell me about this.
So basically, you know how you can buy Bitcoin by the little chunk, the little small, the Toshi or the Satoshi they call it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, you can now invest in different stocks and ETFs through Abra just like that. So you don't have to buy a full share anymore.
So you can invest just a little bit into stocks.
It's tokenized. It's basically tokenized. They've tokenized them.
And I remember I saw the Abra CEO. He was on Anthony Papanillo's podcast, and he was talking about this because he has a background in cryptography, I think, and encryption.
Hey, that's some cool stuff.
Yeah, and he was going in depth about it, but it just gives people access to stocks and ETFs through Bitcoin.
Yeah.
And well, I think that's big because on the global scale, now people all around the world have access to these assets on a worldwide basis. So that's,
and that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to token. We want to be able to use this technology some way, and this is like the perfect way. This is almost like a blueprint for some of these other exchanges to use if they wanted to.
I think almost everything we're going to talk about today is just proof that Bitcoin's adoption is growing and crypto's adoption is growing. And it's no more a question of is it going away or is it going to happen? It's here to stay, and it's just going to keep getting bigger. And this is one of them because now people have all sorts of access to invest, using Bitcoin in the stocks ETFs. I mean, I don't know what the sign-up procedures are on Abra. Do you?
I don't know, but might as well check it out now, right?
I mean, yeah. How much KYC could a 10-year-old buy Bitcoin and use Abra to buy some stocks for ETFs? That'll be interesting to see. And what do you know what coins it is? Is it just Bitcoin? Or is it Bitcoin, Ethereum?
No. So what it is look, so an ETF or a stock that they have, they're using, I think it's just an ERC20 token.
So what crypto can you use to buy it?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I think you might be able to just it's on the Bitcoin platform actually. Yeah, that's right.
That's what I was wondering. Okay,
right.
Bitcoin.
My bad.
Okay.
For a second there, I was like, how about that?
All right. So next topic, you seen this Quadriga Exchange in Canada?
Yeah. So is it is it a mystery controversy? What's going on? I really don't know.
So the owner, the CEO,
curious as hell though.
The CEO, his last name was Cotton, okay?
Right.
And he passed away a month ago in India. And they were saying that he was in India starting an orphanage, and he just suddenly died from Crohn's disease. Okay. Well, he was the only one. So he started this Canadian blockchain exchange back in like 2014. And it was one of the biggest exchanges in Canada.
The only employee, right?
No, not the only employee. The only person in the entire company with the private keys.
I thought I read that he was the only employee. I was like,
no, dude, they got like $150 million in assets on the exchange. Okay, but it gets interesting. All right, so he passes away in December. They don't announce it on the website until a month later that the CEO has passed away. And so during that month, when they knew they didn't have the private keys and access to all this crypto, they're still accepting people's money. So they're still taking in. Yeah, so if you wanted to buy Bitcoin on this exchange, you still could have. Yeah, we'll take your money. All right. So some interesting things that I found out, or I've been reading online. I don't know how true it is, but so 2 different parties investigated the accounts.
Okay.
And they said all the funds that they had weren't on there. Because what they believe is that instead of being on a hot wallet on the online exchange, they moved them into cold storage.
Cold wallet, yep.
Okay, so they started tracing people's transactions and the transactions that Quadriga was making, and 2 different crypto analysts came out and said they don't believe that the funds exist anymore. What it looked like to them, all the money going in was sent off to different exchanges. So the idea that there's all this money stored in cold storage, some pretty good analysts are saying that it probably doesn't exist. Okay, this is what makes it even more interesting. The body has not been recovered. So it's.
All right, so
I mean, so you feel bad the guy passed away. This is horrible. People can't get access to their money, but it's just
controversy.
It's like more layers start getting unraveled, And
the more as you peel back, the more deeper you go.
so it's gonna be interesting to see how this plays out. Okay, well, they applied for creditor protection the past couple of days. So basically, all the people invested are suing them.
Yeah.
Because they want their money, and they're trying to say, well, hey, give us
the
some.
government or anybody try to step in or say anything?
Yeah, I think they're giving them 30 days to avoid being sued.
I'm gonna be curious as hell to figure out what happens here.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
Obviously, it sounds like some sneaky snake stuff is going down.
You don't know. I mean,
I know. I know we don't know, but it sounds like it.
It's just there's some weird, interesting things coming about it, and it's just like, man, did he run off with people's money, or did something happen? Or if you even want to take it to a next conspiracy, did somebody go after him? This, so it's weird. It's real weird, right? But it's definitely going to be up in the news, and All right, so the next thing, and you put this on the list, was Coinbase and the BAT token.
Yeah. So one, you saw that the wallet that Coinbase bought not too long ago. What was it? Remember you had it? You showed me the Toshi app.
Oh, it was the Toshi app.
Dude, that's a badass little dApp, dude. And I remember when you showed it to me, and I was going through all the different things you could do with it. I was like, this was free, and then to come find out, Coinbase bought them.
Yeah, well, what I liked about it, to me, it was the first blockchain app that connected you to a blockchain, like it connects you to Ethereum.
Yeah,
that you could have on mobile.
And so let me backtrack a little bit.
Yeah.
All it would do is accept ERC. It was ERC20 tokens, right?
Yeah, it was just connected to the Ethereum network.
That's right. And so now they just released the Bitcoin side. So now they take Bitcoin. It's a Bitcoin wallet as well. The cool thing about it, and this is what made me even read into this even more, was I've been talking about the BAT token and the basic attention token through the Brave web browser. Yeah, the privacy one. So you can actually earn BAT tokens if you go to Coinbase's website and go through their learning academy that they have there. They'll actually pay you BAT tokens.
Just to learn how to use their platform?
Yep. Learn how to use their platform, learn how to get on there and purchase BAT tokens. How crazy is that? They'll pay you. Yeah. And I didn't see how much you'd get paid, but if I think, I want to say they said 10 to 20 BAT tokens. So, I mean, each one right now, 10, 11 cents. I mean, $1.
Bucks.
But it's free though. That's a good way to earn free. And not only that,
go buy Dr. Pepper with it.
Well, here's the thing. If you use the Brave web browser, you can earn BAT tokens. So if you decide you want to opt into some of these advertisements, then you earn what you pay for.
Because you get paid to watch ads, right?
Yeah. Well, you get paid to watch ads, but you can also choose if you want to sell your data or not to these other companies that do these advertisements. So you actually get paid for browsing the web if you want, because you could think about it now. These people aren't asking you, if they can be popping up in you and taking time from you. So, why not pay? These people should be paid for their data.
It's interesting. It's going to see because this is like the first one to actually have something working that are people using. And it'll be interesting to see if it works.
Hey, people at work don't know crypto, right? People outside of us don't really know that much crypto. When I tell people about this, they're like, "Really?" So, I mean, I already know. Once they start understanding that it has it's like becoming a real thing. Like, okay, hey, so what is that Bitcoin thing again? Yeah.
But you're right. But the Coinbase app, I think this is huge because so many people have smartphones, and really smartphones are become more accessible than a computer, especially people in developing countries and stuff like that. This gives them direct access to financial services.
Yeah.
Because on the Coinbase app, it almost acts like a browser, and you can link up to different like Bitcoin apps or Ethereum dApps, and you can pay, or you can send Ethereum and pay and do all the stuff with the app through that phone app right there, through mobile.
I like how Coinbase isn't strictly staying an exchange. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to be a voice. They're trying to be an advocate for crypto. They're trying to go out there, teach people. They're trying, you know what I'm saying? They're trying to actually show
they're pushing adoption.
Yeah.
That's always a big question: is can it get adopted? And Coinbase is pushing it. I mean, they're doing a great job on that.
I like it. Hey, so last week we were talking about marketing tips and things like that. I want to share a couple tools with people I think that they can use.
All right, what you got?
For blockchain businesses, three marketing tools or three tools you can use to help your business. One, we'll stick. It's a marketing tool, BuzzSumo. I saw you talked about it in your last blog post. That if you need an idea to figure out what's hot right now, go to buzzsumo.com, type in whatever industry you're in, and you can basically get an option of, or you can just get a list of how many, articles are in that industry that are really, the topics are being talked about right then and there. Second one, your favorite one. I mean, there's no particular order, but your favorite, MetaMask.
Yeah, I love MetaMask.
Yeah. Talk a little bit about it, just real quick.
I mean, it's
What it
not
does.
too much. It's basically just a wallet, but it connects to Web3 and the internet. So basically, you can connect to any Ethereum app.
Yeah.
And I think they just came out with their mobile app. It's really what Coinbase did with their app. It just allows you to connect through your browser to a website. So let's say like you go to there's Bitcoin home rentals, kind of like Airbnb.
Yep.
Okay, but you can pay crypto.
Yeah.
Right. So something like MetaMask, when you go to their website, it connects you through your browser so that you can make those payments.
Like a Chrome extension.
Yeah, it is a Chrome extension.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so what it does, so remember like the old way of sending Bitcoin, I had to go to my wallet. I had to copy your public address. I had to post it from my wallet, and send you the direct amount of crypto.
Yep.
Now what MetaMask does is you can just go to the website, click buy now, and MetaMask acts as the intermediary for that transaction.
Like the PayPal, quote unquote.
Yeah, to sum it up, it makes for a smooth user experience.
The middleman.
Yeah, that's really what it is. So you're not having to do all the coding in. It just makes it easier for people who don't know much about crypto. Yeah. And I really think it won't be long until people just have some sort of wallet on their phone. You know what I'm saying?
Especially if, once the exchanges, the stock exchanges start going start becoming tokens.
Yeah.
I mean, these apps are going to have to 100% have that on there.
Yeah. Well, I think gaming is going to be big for getting younger people to use it on their phones. Because imagine you have a phone game and, for 0.001 Ethereum, you can download it. You can buy a, whatever online.
The App Store.
The App Store. Well, if you're playing a game and it runs off the Ethereum blockchain and you want to get purchase off of it, you can just use your app. So I think gaming is going to be big.
I'm gonna give you a little heart right there. Did you see that?
I didn't see it.
Oh, well, hey, I like that. A little heart right there.
What's your last one?
All right, so the last one is there's a website. This is a website. It's for everyone who should be in our reporting their crypto and their taxes. It's cryptotaxes.com. You'd think it'd be something cool, but that's it, cryptotaxes.com. And basically, you can give it access to your exchanges, and it will go in and check through all of your exchanges, figure out what you bought, when you've bought it, how much is what, and show you how much you're either up, down, and let you know how much you need to pay if you need to report any.
So it basically does all the math for you.
Exactly what I need. Because there was a while there where I was like buying and selling, buying and selling, buying and selling. I was like, all right, man, I'm just gonna sit back.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to use that because it is it's a mess. Well, it sucks. Okay,
we'll make sure to post it below. We'll make sure to post it down. Let's make sure to post all three of these in the other. Yeah, Coinbase.
What sucks about crypto is like when you buy Ethereum and you buy a ERC20 token.
Yeah,
that's a taxable event. Now, if you end up losing money on that, it goes against your losses. But if you gain money on that, you got to pay taxes for it. What sucks is, anytime you transfer trade tokens, it's a taxable event. So it just kind of adds up, makes it a pain to do all your taxes. So that's an awesome website for people to use.
Yep. So next one, you got a little something for me?
Yeah. So last time I was talking about how to save money through a business, and I have a great idea that any business can incorporate to save money. All right, so every time you go to the store and you buy something, what's that little piece of paper you get? receipt. Do you ever keep that?
No.
All right.
Sometimes.
And then if you got to take something back, I mean,
Then you're effed.
you're effed, or maybe they can
Yeah.
look it up based off your credit cards
It's
in your
hard. Yeah,
system.
yeah. It's hard. It's hard to keep it. I'd rather buy something from Amazon real quick and get it in my email. But I
Okay,
understand.
so if you just start using a blockchain to keep track of all your transactions, all right, you can easily store it and you'll never have to print off a receipt again. So you'll save money just by saving paper. Now, when crypto really gets big and people start using like the Coinbase app, like we've just been talking about, and or MetaMask app, and they just pay off their phone, it'll just create a transaction right there. And
It's a
so
damn good idea.
it has all their transactions stored inside their phone. All right. The company you bought from has a copy of it. And that way it just keeps all your receipts right there. If you ever have to return something, you can just easily look it up.
That's a damn good idea.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna talk about that on my next Creative Labs podcast. Actually, no,
And,
I'm dead
and
serious. That is such a good idea.
and even if they're paying with credit card, you can still link it up so that transaction gets recorded
Yeah,
to a
and you can
blockchain.
and you can actually make memos inside each block, so you know exactly what's what.
Yeah, and you can have that set up automatically. And I think there's two versions. I think there's any business can adopt it, and you
Mhm.
just have your regular credit card transactions, cash
Yep.
transactions, and the accounting side gets stored on the blockchain. But if on the receipt you print, if you have kind of that hash or transaction number,
Yeah.
people could just use that and look it up on the blockchain, and then it would make for seamless receipts. You know what I'm saying? Just everything would be
Yeah,
easier.
that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Hey, so how do we start? How do we make a company out of that?
Just need a developer. That's all
Somebody
we
call
need.
us. Hey, call us. Not only that, we've got. Hey, tell them. All
Oh,
right.
we got some projects.
Yep.
All
Another
right,
day.
so that's just part two of my how to save money through blockchain
I
in
like
your
that stuff.
business. Yeah, anyone could adopt that right now. All right, so what's the last thing we want to talk about before we get into sports? Top three Bitcoin headlines.
Yep.
Okay, Bitcoin.org. All right, they have a main member named Cobra. He destroyed Bitcoin Cash.
Wait. What?
So he basically said Bitcoin Cash isn't Bitcoin. They need to quit pretending it is, and that's really what Roger Ver and
So he went at them.
he destroyed Bitcoin
Oh,
Cash.
okay,
He
okay.
was,
He
and
was dogging them.
he's a big Bitcoin backer.
Oh yeah.
And,
Hey,
and
man.
Bitcoin Cash has done data.
I
I mean, trying to pretend to be Bitcoin and just all that nonsense.
buying the damn website. It's
Yeah,
just that sneaky stuff. I don't know. It just goes to show you the type of leadership that's over there. If it's
and
ran like that, then it's probably trickled all the way down.
it's a mess. It's a mess. Okay, Ben Ritchie, a big crypto trader, he thinks Bitcoin price is going to soar real soon, up
Like,
80%, 100% bounce. Now I've seen the opposite.
I mean,
A lot of
that's about
traders,
that's about 8K, 7K.
I've seen the opposite. A lot of traders, saying it's going to go down to 1,000, 2,000. Who knows, man? Who knows?
Hey, so I was looking at the traders past week or so. I've been keeping like ear to the ground, like all the way down on the ground the past week or so, because I've been wanting to see we're coming up to a real pivotal point. So the trader Magic from TradingView, dude, he's one of the best traders on there. He knows the stuff. He's been doing it for a while. He's been doing forex, crypto, stocks, everything. Anyways, he's looking at he originally thought it was going to go down to about 1,200 to 11, but
Yeah.
he's now saying that after some tight analysts, some other stuff he didn't see, blah blah blah. He's saying 2,200, 2,400, and then after that we should be good to go. But you know how it is.
I'm ready. I'm ready. Let's go.
I'm gonna give him a shout out, see if he'll maybe come on the show.
Hey, bring him on, man. I'll pick his brain as long as he'll let us. Then you saw Jack Dorsey supports Bitcoin.
Yes.
Twitter CEO.
Hey, okay. Twitter went crazy the other day, especially the crypto world. They went crazy whenever he started talking about it.
Well, a lot of people were pissed when he banned crypto ads, but I think he said he only owns Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Which that's smart. I mean, I don't
I mean,
understand
now,
Bitcoin.
hey, now is people. How much Bitcoin you think he has now?
Shoot, ain't no telling.
Yeah, right.
I wonder when Twitter though will be taking Bitcoin payments for their ads. Yeah. That's going to happen soon. You know that's going to happen, especially if he's a backer.
Hey, Bart Scott, can't wait.
Can't wait.
Jump right into it. So, Super Bowl.
All right, you won the bet.
All right, so what are you going to get?
So we had a bet. So people don't know. Loser, all right, and I lost. So Zach gets to pick a crypto, whatever he wants, and I got to buy $50 worth of it.
Yep.
I got to invest 50 in whatever crypto he suggests. So he could go something sorry or something big.
I'm gonna do this for you. Nah, hey, you know what? You just need to go ahead and buy some BTC, man. And then
I appreciate it.
And take that BTC, go buy. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, get yourself some BTC, dude. And just because I won, I'm gonna go buy myself some BTC.
Right? What do you think about the game?
So
I thought it was a good game.
Man, you hear people talk about, it was such a bad game. The score was. I thought it was a good game.
It came down the wire.
Just because they didn't score 40 points doesn't mean it wasn't a good game, dude. Those defenses, Wade Phillips and Bill Belichick. Tip my cap to both those guys. Wade Phillips is a good ass defensive coordinator.
Yeah, he wasn't a good head coach. He was a good DC. Yeah, I liked it too.
He was a good coach, but he had to deal with T.O. and Patrick Creighton and Jerry Jones.
Oh,
I thought it was a good game. Defense.
I liked it, man. Defense wins championships, man. That's the truth. But I think it. What I really think it came down to, though, I think the Patriots had more conditioning. Dude,
they probably did.
3 minutes left in the game, they were playing harder. They were.
Rams were a little bit back on their heels.
Yeah, they were sucking wind a little bit. The Patriots, they wanted it more. But it was a good game.
So what's next from football now? What's next for you, sport-wise? You're not a basketball guy, are you?
Man, I cannot watch college basketball.
What about
I just
NBA?
Can't. I like watching the Mavericks, and they're better this year.
Next year,
better. Yeah.
Hey, next year once Porzingis comes back.
So hopefully he can come back from injury.
He will.
But Luka needs some help, man. He's a player.
Hey, he's cold.
Yeah.
Cold. I was like,
Cuban's finally making it again.
I didn't know who he was. I really didn't.
Oh, I didn't either.
I was like, oh my God.
We're seeing them preseason of the Mavericks just balling out. I'll say, oh shoot, I can watch them this year, man. They're not gonna be trash.
Yeah.
What about? What's your next sport?
I'm going golf, man. I'm gonna have to watch golf.
Yeah, I can watch golf.
Yeah,
I would watch golf.
When I was younger, I couldn't watch it. Could never watch it. Now, dude, I could watch golf all day, especially if they're playing it somewhere beautiful.
What think better than watching golf, playing golf?
I know. What's up? Anybody else want to play? Anybody else?
Yeah, I don't know. It sucks we can't talk about football again for another 3 months. So we start talking about preseason and
Well, we talk about the draft,
all that stuff.
Hey, listen.
That's still like 3 months away.
We're gonna talk about the combine at the end of February.
Yeah, you're right.
Good. Hey, the NFL is the marketing for the NFL is superb. I mean, they want to own each month. You got the combine February. What's the free agency release in March. April they got the draft. The only thing that it can't own is May. It ain't shit for them to do.
Yeah.
OTAs.
Yeah.
So
it's just gonna be a long drive.
You guys stick with us when we don't have no NFL. Come on. Hey, real quick before we leave. Favorite crypto right now for whatever reason, this BAT token. I don't know why.
You feel in love.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying like
I'm
going out to buy it, but I'm just saying like I feel like I think it would be a good buy. I haven't bought it yet.
All right, I'd have to say my favorite project, and I'm not even talking about the coin. I'm just talking about project.
Yeah. Let's hear it.
I'm going Loom Network.
I like it
because first of all, if you do something for the community, I always give my hats off to you. And they teach people how to code Ethereum. They have a whole website based off just teaching people.
That's right.
how
That's
to
right.
code
That's
Solidity. But they're real big into Ethereum games.
yeah.
And we both agree that
Big.
that's going to be huge.
You already know. And if correct me if I'm wrong. So are they like a layer on top of the internet, or what exactly are they building? Do you know?
I think they're going to try to act as a layer between Ethereum and Web3.
Yeah.
But I think they're starting to create games for the network.
Okay. Okay.
It's based off of Ethereum, but the project itself, not talking about the coin, the IC, but the project
The
is
team,
just
the leadership.
interesting. Yeah. And I like the direction it's going. Not saying it's going to be profitable,
Yeah.
but
Those are two good coins. I like that.
Yeah,
Bad
yeah.
token and Loom. Those are good. Those are both.
We're checking out.
Yeah. No, that's a good way to put it, bro.
Well, thanks
all
for
right, hey, stick with us.
BlockNation, Crusader.com/BlockNation.
When you have your show coming out, Tuesdays, Saturdays?
Tuesday, Saturday.
All right, we got Creative Labs Wednesdays, Fridays.
Basically, just go to our YouTube channel, follow us, and every day besides Monday,
Sunday,
you're gonna get something out. So just
hey, and I'm about to upgrade all this, so y'all don't. In this,
I mean, you are in Switzerland, man. So I mean,
well, it's cold.
Well, it's cold back home too. It's cold. It was 80 yesterday.
Hey, and it's 4:00 in the morning.
And about 35 degrees. All right,
take my ass to sleep. Hey, check it out. I love y'all.
Out.